Today, I want to talk to you about traction and the opposite of traction, which is distraction. So, when you think about traction, traction is when you have forward movement. In other words, you're gaining ground. Even if you're going uphill, and most things are uphill. So, if you have a goal, if you have something, a project you work on, you know it's going to be an uphill journey. If you're just kind of coasting, then you're probably going downhill. But if you're going uphill and you move forward, you have what we call to be traction. Now, the opposite of traction is distraction. And that's where people pull away rather than pulling together. If you have your team and you feel that you're getting traction, your people are pulling together. But in today's world, it's very easy to get distracted by what's urgent. And one of the things that most of my clients struggle with, it's managing priorities. Because there will be requests that will come to their desk and there will be things that they will be required of them to do. And most times, at the end of the day, they say, well, I wish there was more hours in a day. Why is that? It's because there are so many things that we have to be on top of as leaders. And so many times those things are actually a distraction, but they are disguised in an opportunity. So as a leader, you really need to understand the difference between you getting traction and if something is getting in your way, in your team's way, and it becomes a distraction. You really need to know the difference and to help your team, stay focused on what it is that you want to accomplish. So traction, it's a good thing. All of us want to have that. It's moving forward. It's people pulling in the right direction, in the same direction. Distraction is people pulling away, like bringing different perspectives to the table, but those perspectives are actually dividing people rather than uniting them. As a leader, it's your responsibility to identify distractions and then put them at their place and give your people the strategy and keep people focused. Because here's what I know. Unless you are intentionally removing distractions from your world, from your organization, you're actually going to spend time and energy working on the wrong things. And you realize your people might be wasting time on the things that are not so important to your business, but they seem important. They seem to be important. And many times we confuse urgent with important. And that's when we give too much energy, too much focus to distractions rather than the things that give us traction.